there, Linda here. Time for my July Christmas cards all year. And you know, I made this card back in February and I used this die and I said that was just way too much fussy little things that I probably wouldn't make, any more than what I made in February. But I decided I really liked the die and I would use it again. So this month I used parts of this die, these two parts, the tree part and then the outline for the outside of the card, the base of the card, this part of the card. And this is the card I came up with out of that die. I had also, in the past, cut out and colored a bunch of these little people from this Elizabeth Craft design set. I don't know about the rest of you crafters, but I see things and I think, oh, they're so cute, I have to buy that. And then I don't make it, or I just make those pieces and I don't do anything with it, or I save it to do later. And that's kind of what I do with my cards. So I colored and cut out a bunch of them. And I wanted to use just this little snowman and with the little children for this card. And so I used that, the Elizabeth Craft design, and then the Sizzix die cut parts of that for this. And I also used a My Favorite Thing stamp set. So the outside it says wishing you and yours, and the inside says peace, love, and joy. So I don't know if you can see, but this is like a little crooked because I'm trying to line up the trees just right. So I have to work on that a little bit. This green paper that I used was very cream colored on the other side, and I had made a bunch of inserts. Well, I think I have 9 images. I made a bunch of inserts and I put the white one on there and I thought, oh, I don't like that. So I cut out another piece of that green paper and just stamped it. So I think I have 2 of those. So let me show you how I put those together. Now these I'm going to save for future cards. I'm thinking about these 2 would go on one card, maybe behind a frame, like a window. I like to use my window die on cards. Okay, so what I did is, to prepare for the video, I cut out everything and kind of pieced it together. And what I had to do was find paper that I thought looked snowy and Christmassy, and then more cardstock to go with it, to make the whole card. So that's why I have all these different colors, is that I was using, trying to match up papers that I liked. So these are all ready to just be glued together. And like I said, I have to work on lining things up a little better. So I think I'll do a couple of them for you. Let's see. Well, I can leave that paper there, I think. I really like this one. I love this paper and I wish I had more of it, but I couldn't find any more. Probably somewhere, but I just thought the little cardinals were so cute and they look nice on a red background, which always looks very Christmassy. So the first thing I did, both these pieces are 4 by 5 1/4. So I lined those up and glued them together. I'll just use my wet glue because, the wet glue, this one dries pretty quick, but wet glue is better to use because it, you can move it around a little bit. I didn't glue down all the trees and all the branches on the other ones that I, was working on. I always try to do a couple of the cards before I do a video because, I don't want to waste your time with all my mistakes. So let's see. So that looks pretty lined up. But now the tricky part is lining this up. So what I'll do is line that up, but then I'll turn it over and I'll realize that it's not lined up very well back here. So I'm going to try to line that up a little better here and then see if it looks okay here. And I think that does. So I should be able to glue that in. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to run a bead of glue along the edges here. Before I was lining it up from the front instead of from the inside because I didn't think it would line up right, but it seems to have. I need to push that up just a little. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that worked out pretty good. I'll use my little tool here to make sure I get it down good. All right. Oh, I really like that one a lot. Okay, so then I'm going to put the little kiddos on here. And, you know, I could pop them up, but it gets so expensive if your cards are so thick. Postage isn't getting any cheaper. Well, nothing is, so I guess that's the way of the world. Put these little guys here, and then I made this wishing you and yours, and then I took just cut it out and took a Stampin' Up I'll get it, Stampin' Up punch to make the edges. I used this one because I think this is just 1/4 of an inch, and that's the way I cut them, I think. So, you know, you'd slide it in here and punch it. And let me see, I could measure that. Yeah, it's like 1/4 of an inch. So I used that, and I'm going to get that on there. Now, the other ones, I put snowflakes and things like that on it. This one, I'm not sure what I'm going to put on it yet. Put this up here. And then on the inside, I'm going to put Peace, Love, and Joy. I already stamped that. Already have those ready to go. And this one I can use my tape runner. Well, that's all I did for that card. Not too hard. This one I don't really feel like it needs many embellishments. I might put a couple of these little glitter things. Where did they go? These are from Stampin' Up. And I could put a couple of these on here. Snowflakey kind of snowball things. But this background paper, I think, really has enough design in it that it doesn't really need much. But, you know, everything's got to have a little bit of glitter. Oops, put that upside down. There we go. So that's that one. So there I have 3 of them. I'll do another one. Let's see. I'll do one of these blue ones. I was really glad I could come up with another card to use this die set with, because I really like it. But like I said, that one card was really a lot of work. And sometimes you feel like doing that kind of work. But again, it's summertime, and like I said, making cards this time of year is a lot more challenging than making them in November, December, and even January. I like making them because I don't know. January is my favorite time to make Christmas cards. Oh, there comes the furnace. That's my air conditioner, and it is really hot here today. Okay, so then this is going to go in here, and hopefully I can line it up back here like this, and it work out okay. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do this time is put I'm going to put the glue on this instead of on that part. I'll put it on both, because I don't know how far in to go. See, I'm a little over here. So this part is 5 1/4 by 4 1/2. No, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So the other pieces are 4 by 5 1/4. So, you know, I just kind of eyeball here 1/4 of an inch in. And I'm not a perfectionist, so I hope that's all okay. With the people that received my cards. Okay, so this little guy is going to go here. Elizabeth Craft always had really good sales and stuff, and when I first found her, I was buying all kinds of things, and I'm finally getting to use them. Okay, so that's on there. Everything looks a little crooked in the camera. There we go. Then I want to put some snowflakes and things on this one. Let's see. I have these snowflakes. These, I think, oh no, this says stamp on it warehouse. I have some from Elizabeth Craft too, but I'll use this one. That one on there, and then some of these little ones. I might go back and put some like Wink of Stella on the little kids' hats and stuff. But for now, I want to get the cards made. I think that's good. Maybe a couple of these too. Should use this one. Let's see. I should put a couple of these on here. Blue snowflakes. Maybe not. I'll use the white ones. If I can get a hold of it. Oh, must have flipped over. into place. I think that's good. So then I need to put the insert in. This one's very white, so I need a white one. I could have just stamped right in the card, but the extra layer just gives it a little bit more stability. Although this cardstock is from, let's see, Amuse, and this is really nice heavy duty paper. I really like their paper a lot. There we go. So there's another one done. So that's the card I'm working on for July. I have 4 made, so I think I have 5 more that I can put together, but they're all pretty much a repeat of these same cards. So I hope you like my July Christmas card all year long, and I hope that you're following along and making your own Christmas cards so that when December comes, you'll be all set to send them out and put smiles on people's faces. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.